Bonnie and I just did the most crazy, wildest thing I've ever done. Ever. Have you ever planned a trip and everything got flipped upside down in a matter of minutes? It could turn into a disaster or end up being an adventure at every corner. Love you guys.
Love you, babe.
Oh. Love you. Mwah. Mwah. I'm gonna give you a big hug.
Hi, Bonnie.
Oh, hi, girl.
Oh, this is for you. So much.
That was so sweet.
What's inside? A box? Oh. Yeah, is that a giraffe?
No.
It's a yellow giraffe.
Yellow.
Put this one.
Oh.
Happy birthday. We just made a little change of plans on our girls trip.
It was just like this rush of adrenaline because I've never done something like that, or something's like never worked out like that. Go up to the flight attendant says, would you guys be willing to change your flight? And we had already had plans and we had already figured all that out. We sit down and they're already boarding, people are going on. The flight attendant gets on and says, we need 5 people to volunteer to switch to be on another plane. And I will give $1,500 to anyone who's willing to switch flights. That kind of sounds tempting, but wait, our hotel, we're gonna be in the hole and then we'll have to get a hotel for tonight or go back home. So we were like weighing out all of these things. 10 minutes later, almost everyone was boarded except for us because we didn't have our seat signed yet. And the flight attendant gets on the intercom and she says, all right, everybody, listen up. I have a really good deal for you. You're not gonna wanna miss on. We're gonna offer $2,000. So Bonnie and I look at each other and we're like, yeah, that actually sounds fun. It all worked out. We got flight credit. They also gave us a hotel voucher for that night, a food credit for lunch and breakfast at the airport. And we decided, let's go eat at Shake Shack. And as we were sitting there, we were both talking about how crazy we felt for actually doing something like this and what we were gonna do the rest of the weekend. Eva's is one of Bonnie's favorite places to go eat in Salt Lake, and so we went there, and it was my first time going there, and it was super delicious. We got a couple different appetizers. After we went and checked into our hotel and called it a night. Bonnie and I are on the plane. We're taking off to Jackson Hole and didn't realize it's only a 42-minute flight. We're looking over the valley and seeing how beautiful everything is. And then I realized the Jackson Hole Airport is actually in Grand Teton National Park. They even had one of the famous antler archways at the airport. We're in our cute little rental car.
Our baby car.
Our baby car. We realized we have 26 hours that we're gonna be in Jackson Hole and we have no idea what we're gonna do. We figured we're right here at the Grand Teton National Park. Let's go explore.
Crossing all the lines to get to you, get to you.
Our weather app said it was supposed to start raining at any moment, so we thought, let's see as much as we can before the downpour. First, we started off going to Mormon Row. We drove over to Jenny Lake and it was just stunning. The views just took our breath away. The clouds were out and it was just absolutely beautiful. As we were exploring Jenny Lake, I saw the sign that said bear attack. And then it said all these things that you needed to have to be like prepared for a bear attack. And then it made me think, I've been to Grand Teton National Park probably about 10 times and I have never seen a bear here. And so I didn't expect to see a bear. But little did I know, we would be seeing 4 bears. And we're driving and we see this sign that says Teton Pass, and I knew that that was a shortcut to our hotel. As we're driving through this passageway, we look over and we see this rustling in the trees. Is that something brown in the trees? What is that? Literally, like 3 feet away from our window is this bear climbing a tree. It was this little baby bear. He was just pulling on the branches and eating, I don't know what he was eating, but something on the tree. It must have been berries or something. But he's just having a good old time. Bonnie and I are like looking at each other and be like, I can't believe this just happened. Like, we just arrived in Jackson Hole and we just saw a bear. We keep on driving to go to our hotel. We got ready and we headed down to Jackson Hole, to the downtown area. And right as we pull up, it starts pouring rain. Like, it is coming down big time. And so, of course, we run into the Pendleton store, because when in Jackson Hole, you've got to go to the Pendleton store. And then we realized we were super hungry. We had not eaten since breakfast, and it was 5 o'clock. After dinner, Bonnie and I decided, let's go look at the real estate. Drove around some neighborhoods and we were having fun, and then we saw some deer. We head back to our hotel. In the sky, we see this beautiful giant moon. Perfect way to end the night.
Hey, here we go. Got my helpers.
Meanwhile, back at home, Jake's been taking care of the girls and doing an awesome job. On the next day, which is our last day of the trip, Bonnie and I decided we wanted to wake up early and go out on a hike. When we woke up, Bonnie and I both looked at each other and we were like, I'm so tired. I don't know if we should wake up or not. And then we were like, no, let's just do it. Get out of bed. It's gonna be worth it. But little did we know how awesome mornings are at a national park. Wow, there's some bears. There's a ginormous elk. Look, there's a bear right there. And this is why. All of the animal encounters. We saw so many incredible animals. We get to Jenny Lake, and right as we get there, we pull up and park, and I see this little brush moving, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it's a fox! It's a fox! And this cute little fox comes trotting along. He reminded me of my dog. It was just like this cute trot. But his tail was this huge, bushy tail. It was amazing. We go over to walk on the trail, and it's just this beautiful morning. The sky was so beautiful, and the weather report said it was supposed to rain in half an hour. We went hiking for about an hour and it still hadn't rained, and then we looked at our app and it said that the weather had changed to 10 o'clock, that it was supposed to rain. And so we were like, sweet, this is awesome, so let's keep going. And as we were going, I think it was the same fox, but I don't know if it was or not, but this fox comes popping around. I think it was, because he kind of had this similar trot. So as we're heading back to our hotel, once again, we saw another bear. There he is, just going for a casual walk. Oh my gosh, this was so great. Oh, Bonnie. Oh!
Just have his snack. He's like, I just want to eat this.
That is so cute. This time, he's in the road and he's wandering around, just hanging out. The park ranger was out and kind of like keeping space between the bear and navigating cars to go. It was so funny just to see the bear, like how comfortable he was around everyone. Pretty sure it was the same bear that we saw the day before. And we only had 2 hours left, but it started pouring rain. And so we decided maybe some hot chocolate would be a good idea. So we went to this place called Persephone Bakery, and it is the cutest place ever. I had never gotten the hot chocolate there, and now I want to get it every single time we go to Jackson Hole because it was the best hot chocolate I have ever had. Check it out, marshmallow.
I see a foot. Where'd Davey go? Hey, who's coming home?
Mama.
Oh, I think I see a car coming.
Mama.
At the airport, Bonnie and I gave our last hugs and said goodbye, and Jake's parents actually picked me up from the airport, and I hadn't seen them, or our family hadn't seen them for 6 weeks because they were in Croatia.
Who do you see? Come here, Zeke.
Okay, go say hi to Pa.
Hi, Jake! Hi! I missed you too! I missed you too! My love!
Mama.
Oh, I missed you!
Hi, Dad. Hi,
Hi,
Pop.
honey. Are you, did you turn that on?
Yeah.
You know how to do it? Oh!
Davey do.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Moral of the story is, sometimes you just have to throw the plans out the window and make the most of it and see what comes.